Hello, every Dungeons, and welcome to Tales of Revedia. This is where we dragons and play. Uh, we have everyone here this time, which is incredible because you could say that only happens like every. I had a joke, I forgot it. It doesn't happen that often. Something bullshit. We usually just
Maybe
don't play
twice every year, like a certain celestial event?
Like us.
like an equinox.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. But we're here. We're back. And holy, you ever have that moment where like something that you'd been talking about 3 years ago is like becoming relevant now, and it's actually here, and now you're dealing with it? Well, it's only been what, 2 years, 2.5, 9 months. Yeah, so it's like it's it took a bit. Um, but yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't think I ever. If you're watching this, you know the fuck everyone here is. I'm not gonna deal with that shit. Um, So, and yeah, Mandy and Near, if you guys need a fucking reintroduction at this point, I'm sorry. I can't help y'all. You gotta. That's one of you guys.
And my dad.
I was gonna
Oh,
say.
that's Ethan's dad, too. Yes. No. Y'all have to. If you don't know by now, check the last episode. I don't think I did last episode. I don't think I've done it in like months, but it's out there somewhere. But last, not week, but time on the Tales of Revedia, as the party has found themselves or had found themselves in the aftermath of the brief combat with some figure who had been roaming around the moving wilds, cut along their patrol path. Few things went down after that. Got some cool stuff from them. Got some bad vibes. And the party briefly split up in order to have one group of them go check on the people who were being chased down. And the second group went further along towards Aelin's village, or the village of Pix.
God, this
The,
looks fucked.
everyone else went to the Pixie village.
It's your time to
in order
shine.
to ensure security um, after the events. Sparks and Zelthar, who had gone northward chasing after the two of them, had a very interesting little conversation in which they met a figure who I don't, I'm not going to tell.
Might be a dragon.
That's
Might
the
be a
takeaway.
dragon.
That she had funny eyes.
Yeah, she had like emerald green eyes, like not like green eyes, like eyes literally were like crystal. Um, and we had a brief conversation. She told you that she had to leave for her own reasons. This was not a safe place for her to be, but the rest of you would probably be fine, given your nature. And she made her exit. Um, Everyone else in the south has begun the preparations of the evacuating the village, or you've actually started evacuating the village, I should say. And as you were traveling, something peculiar that you noticed, and something that Aelin had told you ahead of time, is that the entirety of the forest had begun to become covered in roses, growing out from places where they shouldn't, frankly, and not making sense, whether it be the bark of the trees, blades of grass, all about. But the closer you guys have gotten towards like the center of the moving wilds, the thicker these bushes have gotten. And as I say, there aren't thorns everywhere, so at least you haven't seen any. So that helps with traversing, but it does definitely have this very there's a certain unsettling feeling to it, as this sort of uh, unnatural growth of nature, I guess you could say, is just increasingly occurring all around you. So, if I remember exactly, and if anyone wants to add anything that I forgot, please go ahead. You all, Kalis, were beginning to take the belongings for the Pixies towards where one of the gates from the Moving Wilds into the actual Feywild itself was, as you decided it would be best to just have people leave now instead of waiting for a reason to leave, given the fact that seems given I'll say bad vibes. I don't remember exactly what the description was, but there's certainly a very uneasiness or a certain uneasiness in the air. And
You
yeah, go
you
ahead.
totally said that me and Zeltha got a long rest. You definitely said that last week.
No, you can like
Please.
pretend that you can gaslight yourself and then spend too many spell slots that you
Please,
don't
sir.
have.
Yeah, I think it was just basically that when Kalis had to talk with Aelowyn, I think you guys were sort of like brought up to speed on this stuff last minute, or sort of like improvising in terms of like learning it, but like the stuff with the secret meeting we had with the citizens Dastari, or at least visit to their sleeping place. He was basically just connecting the dots with like the rose dragon and the roses um, blooming throughout the Feywild.
Um,
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, the only thing I have is that we asked about the hags. If they needed to be an issue, but they're not an issue right now. They had a disagreement and split. The last thing I have is that due to things being weird, Kalis and Aelowyn begin to evacuate the village into the Feywild for safety, since the wilds are going to move.
Oh yeah, that was the big thing I didn't explicitly mention. That the fact the moving wilds, at least they were told from the figure whose name I forgot off the top of my head, to the north, as well as
It was
other
like a
things.
melody, wasn't it?
Melody.
Or
Melody
something
sounds
like
right.
that.
Yeah, Melody.
Yeah, that's
Melody
fine.
and Prim. Who's the satyr?
Yes, they had said that. Yeah, it was time for the wilds to move.
Yeah,
So
I think it was when the parties met up, and then Kalis learned that, and then he was connecting that with like the idea that I believe Aelowyn was saying that like Sif is the rose dragon, that's the one who wakes whenever there's the solstice, but also that she had never seen in any prior solstice this sort of rose growth spreading throughout the moving wilds. That's sort of like combined with what you know I believe Jugan's company related to us about that sort of omen told by the strange traveler.
yes. So as this is happening, and the last groups of the sort of denizens of the village have begun to be pushed away or taken to safety. Aelwyn's still on the side with you, sort of floating in the air, roughly face level, arms crossed. Oh, it looks like everyone and everything. So I don't like this. It's only a matter of what now, I guess. Do we just wait?
Do you, Aelowyn, do you want to stay within the wilds, or do you want to stay with your people? What do you think uh, is the ultimate end of your duty as a forest queller and as one who dwells here?
If something's happening here, I can't just walk away from it. This has been my entire life. Whether it's as she sort of takes a second looking at the road surrounding area. I don't know if this is supposed to be good or bad, but I have to at least see it to its end, no?
I agree. It it won't be like last summer.
No, it won't be happening ever again.
Even if bigger shifts are coming, then we'll make the best of them. It would,
Huh? What
I'm
I've always
sure we
done.
won't repeat the mistakes of the past. I'm sure of it.
The direction we can move us forward with what we've learned. We're smarter than back then. I hope so. I'd like to think.
I was for a bit, yeah.
Huh? So we should go see what all the hubbub is about, or at least get prepared.
Well,
Should-
I mean, finer company you couldn't find. It's reassuring to have all of my companions here. To have all of you here is. I'm trying to not do this siloed conversation forever,
Yeah, yeah,
but maybe we're talking like around the whole party and everything.
yeah. Say, I'd say like you guys, because if you guys are taking stuff to the Fate portal, I don't know who will be carrying shit, but we'll just say for the sake of it, just, yeah, we should probably go rejoin them. I don't want to leave them on their own for too long around here. Unless we don't need them wandering off. Um, um, and as she says that, and begins sort of going off in the direction where the sort of where the village was, and everyone had sort of been hanging around that area. In the meantime, you all see Kale Snail in return.
Did you see that in chat, by the way?
No, I did not.
In Discord?
Yeah. I was about to
Just
say something too.
a volume thing.
Significantly louder than. Okay, I changed his volume. I had it at 150 because I guess he was quiet at one point. It's normal now. Yeah, I just had his personal volume turned up on my end because I couldn't hear him sometime. But we're good.
Right, thanks.
But yeah. Anyways, as Kales and Aelin return with the group, and the rest of you all are sort of gathered around here. Is there anything you guys have been doing, thinking, or saying in the meantime while they briefly stepped away? Excuse me.
Is everybody's there? Because Sparks and Zelthar got back
Yeah,
to
no,
us, right?
they've been back
Yeah.
by now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I would just be looking around the woods, because I know that Elowen's, and we noticed, and Elowen said that everything's really quiet.
Yeah.
Like there's no small animals, no other fairy. Like it's strangely quiet, like lots of roses and stuff. So Terran's just on high alert. Just keep like looking.
Sure. I'd say if you want to, while you're keeping out, you can go and give me a perception check.
Sure. Oh, mouse, don't be slow. No, no. There we go. Perception.
Probably open a Foundry again. I tabbed out of it. This would be helpful.
Oh, it's an 18.
18. Hey. Stop. So, as you are sort of keeping an eye on the surrounding area, staying alert to any signs of the presence of anything but you all. Considering that's the only thing you felt so far. Sorry. You still don't hear, don't see anything of note. However, what's the word? English. I would say as you have some, would you be like staying in the same place? Would you be milling about, or would you be
I'd
like
probably like pacing a little bit, like not like pacing back and forth, but just sort of like walking slowly a little bit, but like not wandering super far.
yeah, yeah? And as you are, that's a decently sized clearing, so you have some room to check
Yeah.
things out. you can't help but notice a change seeming not to occur within your surroundings, but internally. And it feels like as if time is going on, while you definitely have been on edge, you're at a point in your life where you're able to stave off panic in situations that would require it. But there's just this like this constantly present feeling of your heart just beating like almost like unnaturally hard, as you can feel like this almost pounding in your chest that's begun to ever so slightly increase just to make you feel on edge, as if that little bit of calmness that you were trying to maintain within you is being slowly stripped away from you. It's like the best way I can describe it is it's like a really mild panic attack. If you except the feeling is like like
Yeah.
locally, yeah,
Yeah, like almost like palpitations.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at Brynhild.
It's the only way she can stay attached.
Can I ritually cast Commune?
Yes, you can.
Oh.
You have some downtime. Yeah, you'd be able to do it while they're moving stuff.
Okay,
Just put the spell in chat because I forgot what it does.
I got you. Whenever you're ready.
All right. You must ask 3 questions that you can answer with a yes or no. You must answer a question before the spell ends. You will receive a correct answer for each question. Okay, go for it.
You know what? Okay, I got it.
Take a second to think if you need to.
Yeah, actually, I'd rather not do Commune. Can I do Divination instead?
Yes. Yeah, give a shit.
So I really want to know more about what is going to happen once, I guess, the moon covers up. It's a moon covering the sun, right? I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. What's going to happen as soon as the moon covers the sun? I don't know what is it.
So that's your question. What will happen when the moon covers the sun?
Yep.
That's
Okay.
too vague.
Yeah. Do you want to be a
That's
little bit more
way too
specific?
vague.
What will
Yeah,
happen
technically-
with what?
They could literally just answer eclipse.
Is
That
it
would be
solar or
fucked up.
lunar? Yeah, is it solar or lunar eclipse?
It's,
Oh, lunar.
no, it's solar because the sun's being
Okay.
blocked out.
Okay.
The lunar
Lord.
eclipse is fuck, what's the word?
When the Earth is in
Yeah.
between.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. Or it's just the new moon. I forgot that they called that too. So, what will happen? And it is a short phrase, cryptic rhyme, or an omen. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a rhyme for you right now. I can't freestyle
Ooh.
like that. I hate these types of spells.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Sing me a song of your plot document.
Fuck you.
Or what should I be afraid of during the eclipse?
Yeah.
That's another question.
Pick one question. Pick which one.
The second one. What should I be afraid of during the eclipse?
And this is as far as perspective. He's not omniscient. Um, figure the end of my cycle.
With his cycle.
Yes, because his domain. If you're forgetting.
Yeah. Scary. Yeah. Well, that's all I got.
Okay. And Spark Selthar, y'all good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Would I be able to tell this panic attack, is it like because of anticipation, like normal means, or is it because of like whatever's going to go down in the forest, like affecting me?
it feels unnatural. Like the reaction feels unnatural to you.
Okay.
That's the best way I can describe it.
Okay.
It distinctly feels external.
Did
Do
you
you all-
see in chat some people watching were saying that Ethan sounded loud?
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
I think it's based on your Discord volumes, maybe?
Yeah, I changed them. Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I put down. I put them 70% instead. Should be good.
Do you all feel anxious, like more than you should be feeling?
No.
I mean, more than I should is sort of a strange way to put that. I'm anxious, yes.
No, I mean, like I feel like it feels like something is making me feel more anxious than I should be feeling right now. Like almost it's almost a panic, but not quite. And that's not normal for me.
Is it like the hair on the back of your neck standing up?
It's
I get that.
mm, it's more than that. It's like my heart is pounding, but there's no reason for it to be.
I've been
You could be
feeling
having a heart attack.
pressure. I've
Let's
been
hope
feeling
not.
a pressure building since this morning.
Can I do a
mean,
medicine check?
I have been anticipating this
Can I
this
help?
whole last week, so it's
I mean, it feels more than just regular anticipation. If you guys want to do a medicine check, I guess. She won't resist.
well, these
Yeah,
I
omens
would
are
suggest
certainly
that
not
we
regular.
roll separately
Okay.
because I've got a -1 to.
You know, I am a cleric, so I know a little bit about medicine. Just a little bit, though.
So
Yep, she's dying.
You're certainly very human, Taryn.
as you, what's it called? Ethan, as you take a second to examine Taryn, you don't see any physical change. Like seems like she's been pricked or damaged or hurt in any like way that you can recognize. What I will say is you definitely like recognize the signs of someone like having not like a heart attack, like a panic attack of some sorts. However, yeah, I'll give you a 22. As you sort of, um, how do I say this? Oh shit, words.
Yeah, you have this.
Yeah, fuck you. No, you're fucking on my fucking. I don't get paid enough for this. As you're examining Taryn, and you're having her hold like her breath, like real quick, so you can like check like make sure it's nothing wrong with like the chest as a whole. You notice that when the brief period where she's no longer breathing, the symptoms seem to slightly subside.
No. So, what could help you maybe stop breathing for a period of time?
However, as soon as you take it, you inhale again, it returns.
So, breathing is the problem.
Yeah.
I don't think I can stop that, unfortunately.
No, you can. I can help you back up when you fall.
I think I'll deal
How
with
did I
this.
know
But thank you.
it was going to become about skeletons?
Well, you can just try this. I hand her, some crackers and some milk.
Thank you.
I feel like you've role played her like in a very interesting way, and talked about a bunch of different stuff, of course, over the years, Ethan. But I feel like in the truth of Jugun's character, I feel like she'd be that friend who like talks about the one thing, just like all the time. Who's just like really into this one thing, and her thing is skeletons.
I'd like to think that when Sparks did a
Burial
medicine check
rites.
on Taran, because cats' hearts beat a little bit faster than humans, he goes, "Yep, this is fine. She's fine, normal."
That's about
Cat.
what you're able to glean from that.
Yeah, but is it on your head?
She's too
Terrible joke.
big. Too big.
Use a scarf.
It's a stupid joke. Oh my god.
Should be a cute ass scarf. All right. Thank you, Jigen, for the milk and crackers. And I will drink a bit of the milk and eat the crackers, and then give the rest of the milk back.
They're poison, you die.
Part of her plan all along.
Well, considering nothing's happening, we should go to sleep.
You take a little cat nap.
Yeah.
Yep.
So before anything starts happening, Kalis did want to go because you said there was roses growing around the village, I believe.
Yeah.
So he wanted to go into like the thickest like patch of roses in like the meadow, this sort of clearing in the forest, small clearing, and just like kneel down amidst the roses with sort of his hands at his sides, and just sort of like feel the breath of the forest, and use this sort of like extend his magical awareness to like see if he's getting any sort of like magic or just like magic related vibe from the day.
You can definitely do that. Make me a perception check at advantage.
That's good. I am, for the purposes, I am casting detect magic.
Primary awareness, or yeah, detect magic. I forgot.
Yeah. Perception check at advantage.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll take that.
So,
26.
taking in the silence as you sit in this clearing, and you can feel a sort of slight breeze shift in your direction as there is the sort of ugh, shit. Sorry. All right, we good? All right, Elijah, we're good. As you sort of tap in to the area around you, so normally in the instance where this happens, if I remember correctly, is this the one that makes you glow?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then you all in the surrounding area would see
Oops, sorry.
as Kalis begins to grow like almost vibrant white, almost blinding to look at. And as you, Kalis, caught in this awareness, you can feel like the range of the normal sort of awareness you have of magic begin to sort of grow and expand past its normal realm. And as you do so, the first thing that you can feel is just the forest around you, specifically coming from the roses. I don't like to say it's like a school of magic, but you can feel a very like old, like timeless energy coming from it. Like as it just the sort of you recognize first of all. I believe. Fuck, I always get the rose and the lotus confused. Is it the rose civis? I think the rose was civis.
I've got it Civis
Even
is the Rose Dragon. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. The star is the lotus.
you can feel yourself connected with the magical energy of Civis itself. And it's almost a sensation as you feel yourself, like your consciousness, drawn deeper into the forest. Almost as if you're being like pulled in that direction.
Go, buddy.
And in that sort of pull, underlying it, you feel a sensation that is one that you have become very intimate with throughout the course of your life. But this underlying just heat, this passion. I wouldn't go as far as calling it rage, you know, but you can feel almost this energy sort of beginning to well up inside of you as if it's just, you almost find yourself like, it feels like you, like, for a brief moment, like, can't control your emotions. As it feels like something is taking over you as you bring yourself more in tune with the energy of Civis further into the forest. And that is like what you're sort of encapsulated by as the awareness dissipates, as you know the sensation leaves you. Just that feeling of where Civis is deep in the woods, and this just, I would say, roll me a d3.
D3.
Yeah,
3. That's all of them.
There's all of the numbers on there.
All in one. Symmetry.
The last emotion you're left with as you begin to fade away from the sort of sensation, interconnectivity you have with Civis is just this deep, like almost like heart wrenching sense of longing. It's the best way to put it. As if as if next to Civis is somewhere where you're exactly meant to be. And then, as I said, the sensation fades, and you find yourself back in the current present, or back in the present.
I'm just like, so you know when you're having like a dream and you can like feel like, okay, no, this is me. I'm here. It is me, Elijah, the student or whatever, having this anxiety dream. Is it like, is the sense of longing like personal in that way, or is it sort of like disembodied from anyone? Like, do I feel that it's my longing, or do I feel it's someone else's, or just a general sense of longing?
You feel as the emotion is like brought out of you. So it feels personal, not as if you just sense a general sense of longing. It feels like you will have this like toil of emotions like that were growing within you due to your connection, and that was the one that was almost like pulled forth. It felt like it didn't feel like, I'll say, it didn't feel like you naturally felt it. It felt like something was pulling that emotion out of you, like making you feel a certain type of way.
I see.
Did he look noticeable? Like if someone's like watching him, he seemed like besides his glowing, did he seem like odd?
What do you mean? The Kayla seem odd. Like
Yeah, because he seemed like based on the way it described, he's uncomfortable in like his own skin. Can I notice that?
could make
From
an
what I noted.
insight check. Because he's kind of like in like a meditative state, so it's not like much coming out on the outside. But I'd say it.
I'm not gonna insight check him. It's just fine.
Okay, never mind.
I could
yeah, no.
insight check him. No, just kidding.
I mean, I
He
did
like-
glow like the sun, so
Say the line.
that was something. Um, well, there's a lot out there today. A lot of flux, a lot of magic, and a lot of powerful emotions of my own and of the beings that suffuse this place. um, that seems redundant to say, but there's a powerful ancient magic that's being unfurled today. It's all around us.
I say that everyone speaks up. Get that? Do you think it's? Do you not go there? Should we stay here? Village is safe for now, but it's not like I see any other people around here we can help. I just don't know what we should do.
I mean, do you think it's our place to go there? Next to such aspects of this world?
I suppose it's not exactly safe.
I'm a little concerned about that.
Just ever since you said you found a figure roaming about in the woods, and it makes me concerned that he's not alone.
Do you have a way to contact gosh darn it.
Peter
I
Howe,
always forget the Ent's name. Cedar
Cedar
Howe.
Howe.
Yep. That's right.
go to the place where the Ents stay, but I don't have a way to directly contact him now. Yeah, I haven't heard much from him leading up to this since since the last time I had seen him with you.
Well, how about this? When you listen to your inner voice, does it tell you that's the place where we should be?
Actually, I'm gonna close their eyes, think for a second. Few words. I think I don't know. I suppose if anyone's gonna need our help, it's probably not the Ents, but they're if there's anyone here who knows what's going on, it's most likely them. They're the one that were hiding them after all. Maybe they might be able to tell us where we can help, if at all.
Well, as I recall, their grove was near to the center of this of the life in this forest. So maybe we could go to the edge of the epicenter and see how that feels.
Okay, seems like a good idea. And if anything, we'll always just turn around. If they demand not to be bothered, I'm sure they aren't going to be happy if he told everyone what's going on, but I'm sure it'll be fine. They have kind of more important matters in their hands right now, anyway. All right. And she sort of is moving back towards the rest of you all. What do you all think? You understand your Chaos' companions, but this isn't exactly a safe place for you all either.
I don't know that anywhere we've gone has been safe.
Fair enough. Lead the way, Kalis.
All right. I think I'm going like northeast towards Cedar Howell's Grove.
Yeah, it'd be like Northeast Grove.
Because we're in the southwestern edge of the forest right now.
So
So we're going just towards the middle then, basically.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
As you all begin most of the trek through the forest and the moving wilds, you notice distinctly that the sort of density of the foliage is becoming greater and greater to the point where you can still move like through normally, but virtually every step you take is pushing through these batches of roses. They're everywhere, covering almost everything in the area as you get closer and closer to the center. And I'd say as you probably get maybe like 20 minutes away or so from the grove where the interests, you would notice that in this area where the roses have started to grow, they're now accompanied by these sort of thin brambles that are beginning to sort of like thicken out, and you can see further into the woods. And this seems to be the area where like the actual brambles of the roses start. And I will say it does slow down progress a little bit to travel through safely, but not enough to. Oh, shit, I dropped a bunch of fucking. But not enough to impede you to.
I'm actually. I believe we have a expert ranger here among us.
Among Us?
Among Us?
Among us, in fact.
Yeah, I forgot.
Depends
He has
on
that.
what biome it is. Is
We're
it a
in the forest.
forest?
Yeah.
We're
Did
good.
I should punch you in the chest through the screen. You just asked me if it was a forest.
He's an expert. He's the expert of
I
the land.
wanted to double check. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
In fairness, it is a fucky forest.
Yeah, fine. I'll give you a few points for that.
Does my sense of panic attack increase as we get closer?
I'm getting to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't think difficult terrain impedes Zelfar when we're
So,
traveling.
yeah,
Well,
the
good
first
for
thing
Zelthar.
you would notice is
Or his traveling companions too, I hope. I don't know, maybe. Can we
it's-
ride his coattails?
Piggyback ride.
Okay,
All right.
carry.
So I'm gonna continue talking because this is important. And what I would like to say at the end of my sentence, what I was getting to earlier, is as you notice this sort of increase of roses and brambles and these, you can feel the sort of like okay energy in the air. I also need you all to give me a Constitution save. Is it? No, it's Wisdom. I'm sorry.
Why? I was so
Oh,
happy for a
no.
moment.
Alright, wisdom save and throw.
Yep.
Let's win. Let's win today.
These are not good.
Wow, did
Everybody
we all
failed.
roll fucking 12?
Oh my god.
What the hell?
Great
Oh, plus
start,
10, by
guys.
the way.
What?
I'll
Yeah.
use my Tides of Chaos. Fuck it.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use luck. What is?
Is
I
it gonna help
don't
me?
have any
No.
abilities to let me do that, so...
No, it's not. Let's
Wowee,
go.
that's a
3.
2.
Can we saving throw? Oh boy.
Yahtzee,
So,
we did
we have learned
it!
that re-rolling is bad.
The party are all incapacitated and mesmerized for 100 years. Taryn just dies because she's mortal. She just withers like a rose, like a grape on the vine.
Oh, but I get second life with Shogun there, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So
Do we have
Wisdom.
anything else we can do, guys, before the hammer comes down?
I
Anything
can
else?
do another luck.
Do you feel auspicious about that?
No.
How about I just tell you all what happens?
Oh,
That's kind of
yeah.
that's kind of my job here. Um,
Uh,
as you're all pressing onwards, um, all of you would begin to become present of the sort of sensation that Taryn had mentioned to you out on the outskirts of the forest, as you feel this sort of pounding in your chest, pins and needles growing like along your arms, and this just almost nagging feeling, um, telling you that this is not right. Something is wrong. This sort of uneasiness you can feel invading your body um, every time you try and bring yourself closer and closer to this area. And Taryn and Sparks, you both find yourselves, as you guys, as I said, you're fairly close to the like edge of like where you're being led to. You both find yourselves with taking an enormous amount of concentration to take each step.
I mean, what I was gonna say, especially with how it is, Sparks would just run in the opposite direction. Fucking, he's not good. Things. Luckily, he doesn't get very far.
Whoa. I wanna. Can I like not like aggressively, but can I catch Sparks?
I mean, he's gonna rubber band right back to you. I mean, you can run after him if you want.
Was like
Rubber
150
band?
feet.
Yeah, because this rock.
That's Althar
Oh,
has. Who's in
he's
the
like
That I
he
have.
like. Wait, we're like his Wi-Fi emitter?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that was the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this was remember when he tried to cut his hand off and he ran away, but he couldn't go that far.
Sparks, I would really, and like I imagine he's like running into the keeps running. Like for you, it's like you're running straight, but for us, it's you keep like resetting and going. And I imagine you keep like running into different places. And then
No.
there's
It's, I get a decent amount, but it's like I hit a brick wall at a certain speed and just get yanked back.
but also like I'm thinking like the moving wilds is not like necessarily Euclidean in all aspects. So it's like there's some weird like like uh like panning from the left edge of the screen to the right edge of the screen stuff going on, you know. Too.
It's that Scooby Doo run, you know, like where you go through separate doors and you come out the other.
Yeah, exactly. And Kale's just saying, Sparks. You know, the wilds are very treacherous. I wouldn't just
I know.
run into
We
the
have to get out of
forest.
here. You have to
No,
go.
I
We
mean,
have to leave.
just we have to stay together. You're safe with us, right? We're safe.
Do you feel safe?
No,
I really don't feel safe.
but I know that we'll make ourselves safe. So as long as we're together, there's nothing to worry about.
Tried to cut my arm off like half a
Grab
day
shot.
ago.
I offered to cut your arm off. I didn't try.
You seem very insistent about it. I don't feel safe.
You drank wyvern poison. I was concerned.
It was delicious.
Oh boy.
Elijah.
Yes.
Remember when Taryn looked into the abyss and passed the fuck out?
Yeah.
Is it anything like that sort of feeling? Like that's level of anxiety, or is it like lower than that?
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, that was
Um,
really bad. She's kind of so fucked up from that. So
I say this one is not like it doesn't reach that level of like where you're facing something on like what's the word? Like oh man, I can't think of the word. I'm losing it. It's like
Is
when
it onomatopoeia?
no, it's not onomatopoeia. Or is it the word onomatopoeia? It is not either of those things. It feels like the feeling like within you. It doesn't feel like it feels like a very instinctual fear, not like necessarily like fear coming from like the concept of something like greater or outside. Like if you like think of like Lovecraftian madness, it feels very much like your mind is here, but your body is refusing.
Gotcha.
Primal.
Primal, yeah, primal fear. I just like, I can't remember the word. Existential. It doesn't feel like an
Oh.
existential fear.
Okay.
Whew, I thought I know words. Yeah.
Just like read a list of video game titles. Eventually, you'll get there. Has those words in them.
And Jung and Kayla, you guys will feel this. However, you are able to continue. It's just, or it's more like it's pervasive, but you can still like function fine. It was just in the case of Taryn and Spark because they had rolled so abysmally low. It seemed to affect them a bit stronger. And also, you guys have you're a little different. Even Sparks has an unnatural constitution, but he's still like very mortal. Doesn't have like Asimar bullshit or being a human corrupted by the fact that they lived in the Feywild for all their life.
I had a small dip into the Feywild. It was fun.
Yeah, small dip. But you started off as a cat and ended as a cat. Kayla's can't say the same thing.
True.
But yeah, as you all, or is there anything else? I'm sorry. Go ahead, because you guys are in the middle of some.
I am going to crawl up into Kaelus's antlers because I myself can't push myself to go any further up. But if I crawl up into it, hold his antlers, and close my eyes, then I'm not doing it. Kaelus's.
Sparks, would you like an emotional support animal? I have several.
Sparks is just closing his eyes and like, I would say like squeezing, like strongly squeezing your horns, but like he's so weak that you don't really notice.
All right. And he's just gonna very quietly say, "All right, Jeremy, you go up, do the nuzzle thing, you know." And little bunny will sort of like hand over hand climb up Kaelus's back and just hang out with you up there.
Sparks begins to get hungry.
Not Jeremy!
Yeah. As you guys are moving forward, taking those last few steps into the area, I would say, Jungam, the first thing that you would notice, because you have not been here before, everyone else except Chaos, this is a more unfamiliar area, that the trees, as you get closer and closer, it's at first you can't tell if it's a trick of the light, but it's almost like you can see the faces of the trees themselves, as if they are forming into these more like humanoid, not humanoid, but like living, or traditionally living creatures. And Kalis, you get to the area in which you know to be the clearing in one of the ants reside, and it is empty. Parts of the ground seem to be upturned, as if some had literally taken or uprooted and left. But you would see a lone figure on the far side of the area, just staring outwards towards the center of it. And you would recognize the silhouette of Cedar Howell from behind. He seems to be here by himself.
Immediately, before any stuff can happen, I want to do another 60-foot detect magic.
Okay.
Is there anything different than what I felt before?
Just the intensity.
Oh.
As you find yourself like momentarily like stunned before you're able to bring back your senses and get a good like analysis of your surroundings. Almost like being like flashbanged by the energy. But you don't see anything like I would say foreign. It's a good word.
Right.
What you had last felt.
Cedar Howell, we came to see if you needed any assistance. I think we all feel There's something different about today.
And as you call out, there is this slow creaking sound as Cedar Howell turns to face you. And you can't help but catch yourself as you can see from where the like top of his chest is down to like where the waist of this ent would be. It just seems to be this like area hollowed out, and in it you just see like a blackened shard, like almost as if the inside of him was carved out. And he just looks at you, and you can see the weakness in his face as he mouths a word, but you're unable to understand it. And he takes a second, gathers his
Everyone,
strength.
he,
Oh, go ahead.
he's there's danger in the area. This is an ambush.
And as Aelin immediately gets on guard, Cedar Hound, I'm assuming you guys are pulling out your weapons or whatever bullshit.
Yeah, pull up my shovel.
Oh yeah.
Can I like buff myself, or is that like too much?
You can do whatever you feel is appropriate.
I'm gonna
And
cast bolstering magic on myself.
Go for it.
And I see how far my golem is from where I'm currently location.
You know, we'll say he's like 15 feet back. You know, I'm not gonna bully you and say he's half a mile away.
It's
He's
okay,
behind
can
you a
do that.
bit, but he's still in the area. Because technically, every time you travel with him, he kind of fucks you over. He doesn't fuck you over. He's a 15 feet of movement.
That's 20
I-
feet, but yeah.
20 feet still. He moves at 2/3 the pace of the rest of you all.
Yeah.
Can I activate my boots of haste?
If you'd like to.
Yes.
Jugun, just a quick one word answer question. Like, just do you do a lot of attack rolls with your spells and your attacks?
God, yeah.
Depends. Usually I like them rolling.
What'd you say?
Depends. Usually I like when they roll.
Right,
save
saving
throws.
those. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Unfortunately, I can't do anything for you then. What about Zelthar? Zelthar, I'm gonna give you a hug. Give you a D3 to your attack rolls and your ability
Not the
checks.
hug.
Okay, I'm gonna do whatever level of contact you're comfortable with.
Awkward elbow tap. Awkward elbow tap.
Oh my god.
Okay, what were you buffing me for? I'm so sorry.
It's in the chat there. You have the
Okay.
top effect for 10
Thank
minutes
you so
one.
much.
Boots of
Alright,
haste is 10 rounds.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Can I cast aid?
yes, you can.
You know what? I'm just gonna spend my charges. I'm gonna put it on Terran as well. Because that'll probably do something. Anyway, that's all for me.
10 minutes, roll a
So-
d3.
What level are you casting aid at, Ethan, and who are you casting it on?
Let's go ahead and do it for 4th level. So I'll cast by 2.
So that's 20 hit points, right? No, 15.
15. Yeah, I'll throw it up. And probably I'll go for myself, Taryn, and Kalis.
Okay,
No,
so
I got hit points for days. You do someone else.
Let's go Sparks.
all right.
So I'm
All
assuming
three
Nuff
of you.
won't be in attack range.
Yeah, your max HP increases by 15 for 8 hours. Keep note of that.
Oh
Don't,
my god.
Don't forget
do
to
I do
subtract
that?
it
Good.
after 8 hours. Remember, it is not temp HP. It is increase your max HP.
15, yeah?
Yeah, 15.
There's a separate table for additional max HP on this.
Is there? Where?
Below your HP.
Yeah,
This is
this
plus
is plus
max.
max. Yeah.
Ah. I see.
Ooh. So 15.
So I think it will track it separately, potentially.
No, this is there. Didn't change my life when I typed it in.
Yeah, no, it didn't do anything for.
I'm just gonna
Well,
track
you-
it for 8 hours.
But also it gives you 15 hit points as well. Okay, so spin the slot. No, I didn't spin the slot.
So everything just increases.
Mhm.
15? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that puts me in triple digits.
Yeah, it puts me in triple digits too.
Ooh.
Alright. So, anyways, as you all prepare yourselves, you see Cedar Howell's empty eyes looking at you, Kalis, and also you respectively, Sparks, because you're technically right there. Meekly, you hear his voice, or him able to muster up what of his voice he can. He says, "The rest are safe. I did what I could." As turning towards, or turning towards the resting spots of the Twins Living Wilds. I was not able to stop all of them. Any of them, in fact. But they do not understand what they're walking into. Nature will take care of them.
Cedar Howell, who's done this to you?
Once again, as he begins to speak, you can almost as if what's it called? You could see his figure beginning to what's the word? Like fall apart.
Oh.
As this massive wound that is covered, that has been scorched the front of them, has done irreparable damage.
I'm gonna rush up to him
Yeah.
at this point, by
Yeah.
the way. Just for flavor.
Can I just heal him? I'm talking to
Irreparable.
Kalis. Oh, thank you.
Oh, words. Fucking. Wait, I'm sorry, Chaos. What did you just say to him? I fucked me up real quick.
I'm just gonna rush up to him and just like say, just try and like hold him together, both like physically and figuratively, like emotionally.
As this sort of you hear the sound of sort of creaking wood as you see his shoulders relax for a second. Those who search for words. One of the lords of the Fae is allied with those who would help him in his quest, searching for greater quarry. They believe the twins are something that can be hunted.
You're kidding. His
Arrogance
madness has
knows,
spread that far.
his arrogance knows no bounds.
Ugh! I shouldn't have let this happen again.
Mm.
Just, we'll be back for you.
And with that, there is a sort of heavy sort of thudding sound as you watch as he sort of falls back, sort of still sitting up, but able to remain standing. And he takes a second looking over. exercise caution. The twins, they know you may not view them as, they may not view you as an enemy, but who knows what will happen, or who knows what could happen to those surrounding if they must fight for this, or if they must fight for themselves.
I will take your words to heart. You fought and gave all that you could. So let peace resume for you now. We won't let them do this. Won't let him again. And Kalis is just gonna fixate on the pond and just sort of like start moving in that direction pretty hurriedly.
Yeah.
He's not like really thinking.
And as you do so, closing on your destination, with your party and Aelin finding behind you, see the Aelin this entire time just shocked into silence at the events that had unfolded in front of her. She sort of, you feel her sort of hand against like your shoulder as she goes to catch your attention. And as you look over, you see her eyes raised at the sky, tranced, and you see darkness as this ring of golden sunlight is caught around this sphere, this void of darkness, as the blah, as the eclipse is in full fold, no longer approaching its destination, but finally reaching it, and piercing through the sort of silence that is sort of surrounding the area. You hear something that, for even from where you are, you feel almost physically pushed back by the force of it, as this massive roar, this primal force, unleashes itself, and you hear with the sound of Sivis revealing herself to the forest. And as this is happening, I'll say these things happen pretty much at the same time. You hear the roar, which sort of encapsulates the entire area, and you can sort of feel it in your chest, almost like if you're like in a room with like super like loud bass, or like the sound is like has like a pressure to it. The second thing is you would notice that the roses and the area, you'd watch as they begin to grow and sort of expand outwards a bit, as what was these sort of rose buds have begun to bloom outwards. And lastly, which is probably the one that you would notice first of all as you are still staring up at the sky, is that you've seen a solstice occur. You would know how it works. You can't see the sun behind the moon. But what you have not seen is almost as if falling down from the sky itself, these black sort of like almost tendrils of ink, almost like as if darkness itself was being poured out from where the moon resides, begins falling down from the sky. And
Wait, so is it, sorry, just is it falling down like from the sky unilaterally, or is it like just from the sphere where the eclipse is falling like a cylinder kind of
like as in like falling, like streaming directly down, not like rain.
from the eclipse? Okay.
Yes. And common sense would say, or like you definitely feel that like it's falling towards the air, it's in front of you. And that is what you would find of note first. Or that's all the sort of things or the events that would happen as the eclipse itself occurs. And I'm assuming you guys are just running towards the clearing. All right then. So with that, we are gonna go on. We'll probably be only break for the night. All right, we only take one anyway. We're gonna go a little bit early so I can eat, and then we're just gonna be doing this for the rest of the session.
That's probably good. Oh my god.
Yeah.
We're doing the same.
Alright,
We're literally
yay.
not even. We're consciously doing the same shit. Liz.
All right, we'll be right back. We're back. We're in it. Oh, why did the screen go black? Oh wait, no, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Um, so if you didn't hear me, we're back. Um, holy shit. So as you all are closing in, I'm not getting the intro. Yeah, as you all are closing in the clearing, there is the sound of this roar that echoes across the area. The sort of blooming of roses in the area, the blooming of roses all around you, and this almost river of darkness that seems to be falling from the sky down into the area below. Rushing forward, you begin to see the clearing in the distance. And for most of you all, this would be your first time seeing Civis. And Kalis, this is your first time seeing Civis not lying down underwater. So, where is... Fuck me. I just pulled it up.
I'd rather not.
Shut up. While you have run into several large creatures in your time, this is by far the greatest thing you've seen. You would notice, let's say, Turd, it is slightly smaller than Usharon. You know, if you want to feel a little bit better about yourself.
Seems really
That's-
petty, but like,
I'll put the actual image of it in there.
I mean, it's not a competition or anything.
But sort of making its way sort of out of the water. About halfway up, you see its head raised toward the sky, looking at the sun coming down. And once you're actually within sight, within the presence, that feeling that it has been sort of invading like your thoughts this whole time has begun to not mellow out, but just it hasn't lessened. It's just more stable. I guess it's a bit easier to control. As the air is still around here. What Civis is not, so what Civis does seem to be watching Scott. Civis is not what Civis is not paying attention to is this grouping of hounds that seem to have surrounded the waters around the area. I will give you, so I'll show you specifically what they look like. The image is kind of low quality though, so I apologize.
Are they undead?
They are not undead.
Yeah, fiendish.
But their
probably.
skulls are showing. Like they're bare bone.
It's
Crazy. Maybe they're fae?
They're probably the Lord of the Hunts.
where's it at? Yeah, they're not undead. I just double checked it for you.
Wait, is that the same
so-
collar that we pulled off of those quill
Yes.
wolves? Oh, that was
and-
Tiamat.
No, the guy was.
Right.
But as you guys are being close, you begin to hear this what's it called? This howling and baying as the wolves surrounding the lake seem to be taunting Civis, but she's yet to sort of pay them any mind. And I will. How about I give you guys a little something to look at? This might be to get a slightly better understanding of the area. Because you guys would be approaching from the bottom right.
Okay, so just in terms of the scale here, like Civis is immense, but she still fits within, like, she can still be immersed within a pond, right? It's not like a lake.
I mean, it's the from oh yeah, cause you saw the pond sort of widens out more at the bottom, like underneath where like the actual lip of it is. It's much
Right.
deeper. It's not. It's very deep. I'll say that.
I see. So sort of like a big like tank or something.
Yes, because
I
you also
have
have
a
to imagine
problem.
that it's not just Civis, the stars underneath as well.
Yeah.
What's up, Eden?
You know that
I
one of my
know.
problems
Fuck
with
you.
that, Yeah.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
No.
You two are cute.
I know I am.
Yeah, he's cute. We'll love it.
Look at this place.
What the fuck? Are they stacked? Why are they doing that?
Did you make this map?
No.
Oh, I see. It's got like a dragon thing in the lake. That's cute.
Yeah. I've been wanting to make it. I just haven't had the time as much time as I want to do D&D shit.
I mean, it looks great.
Yeah, that shout out to user number blah 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 on Reddit. I appreciate it.
Oh my god, that's a lot of skeletons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's too many too.
Yeah, delete them if they're not supposed to be there. I trust you to make a correct decision.
I would if I could.
Oh, that's kind of a loser. You can't even delete your own dragons. It's fucked up, bro. There we go.
Come on.
And as you're all in the surrounding
No,
area,
please pause.
yeah, I know.
Sorry.
It's because we're in a cutscene. I'm sorry.
Envy.
You
I'm
watch.
sorry.
I sort of fucking got. You watch as the rose petals raise up along the sides of Civis, almost like you would see like the neck raise like a frillos or something like that. As she displays her full size, and just for the sake of this, out of curiosity, how far are you guys away? You're definitely within 120 feet as you're coming into this area. Make me everyone in the area, this will included, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Can I physically
Oh
pass this save?
no. Are we gonna be afraid of her? This is gonna suck.
What is the DC more than 20?
Roll the dice.
I cannot physically pass this save.
Kalis, I cannot see what you rolled. You rolled that to yourself.
Oh.
It's a secret.
Did you pass? You could tell me. I don't know.
It was a 14. I'll roll again in public if that's more kosher, but it was a 14.
That's
There's
1,
like
2, 3.
no one passes anyways. Don't worry about it.
Can you roll for my skeletons?
Your skeletons cannot be frightened, can they?
I assume not, because intelligence.
Your golem might be able to. I don't know about that though.
I mean, most undead can be frightened because that's what an
Oh,
undead
true.
does.
Golem cannot be frightened. Your skeletons
feel
can
like
be though. That's funny. So go ahead and just give me. They fail. I'm sorry, Zelthar, even you failed. I just wanted you guys to roll so you felt like you had some agency.
Not even a nat 20 passes.
No, it did not.
Oh, wow. Why are we rolling?
As to make you feel better. I didn't want to just like say, "Hey guys, you're frightened."
Well, shit.
You could just say the DC 30. Well, wouldn't even try.
And
Hey, that
as
bad could be a DC 30.
oh wait, I should get to. There's one more thing I have to do. So, as this happens, you watch as Civis rises up, displaying their full mass. The wolves around the area begin almost like backing off, like as if trying to they're not running away, but they are not definitely silenced immediately. From the taunting and baying attempted towards them, and as this is happening, You all, as I said, you all are frightened. At least for or at least for a round. Um, oh, I'm sorry. You are not frightened. You are intimidated. I forgot.
Mm.
She's different. They have different shit, which
Can you
just
show me what
means
intimidate means?
yeah. No, I wasn't gonna tell you. Uh, intimidated by the dragon for 1 minute. Creature is disadvantage on attack rolls. The same goes against a dragon. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Not actually frightened, but you have disadvantage if you try to harm the dragon anyway, or if the dragon tries to fuck you. Excuse me.
For a whole minute? This whole
Yeah.
fight? Every fight.
You make save again at the end of your turn.
Oh, okay.
We
Maybe I
can't
can pass
pass
it.
it though.
Julian can. Fine. Let me change the song. That's what I was about to do. And is there any, as you guys are approaching, you see that display? Is there anyone or anything that anyone is immediately doing? And I'm sorry, Taryn. You would at some point during your run here, you would have stunned yourself because your boost of haste would have ran out. It's been more than a minute. I just figured I'd let you know.
I figured, yeah.
That's not it. What the fuck?
Mother of the Wilds. Kayla's is bellowing this because she's like tall and stuff. We beseech you, let us come to your aid. The Feylord has turned against you both.
Yeah. Okay. And as you say so, you watch as the head turns towards you, and looking down, seemingly about to speak some words onto you. You watch as arcing through the sky. Um, let me just make sure that's correct. What seems to be, not even this. Well, you can't ask fucking words. I'm all mixed up right now.
Need help?
No, there's too much going on. I wasn't prepared to ever actually have to do this. Now I'm on the spot. This javelin goes streaking through the air. And as it gets closer, there is this flash of green light as the javelin you see flying through is engulfed in flames and strikes Civis towards because it's like coming up out of the water towards like the base of the neck. And you watch as your head turns towards that area and speaks, and you don't hear words come out. In fact, what you notice is that as Sif extends herself as she had previously, um, this you almost like this visible fragrance seems to fill the air, almost like pollen. I guess is a good way to put it, or to like understand it, that emanates from herself, and mm, um, Civis exclaims, or you feel Civis exclaim. As I said, these are not physical words. This is more like a sensation, almost like telepathic. I guess is a good way to put it. Um, today is the day my mate shall rise. Anywho, fuck. Now that's actually not in character. I'm just coughing. Those who wish to interrupt kind approach and meet your end. And with that, Kalis, you see a figure on the far side of the wood. Approaching on the back of what can only be described as a fucking Pokemon. Like it's not even a moose anymore. Like, or I'm sorry, elk. Where's let me push shit forward. NPC and there, because that's an old image that you all have not may not have seen in a long time. But to Kalis is to you, ever since your vision of the temple, this would be a figure which has become familiar to you. They're visually familiar to you.
Remember that guy? Mm-hmm.
It? No, that's not it. Can't find it. I wish
Looks
these were
like
labeled better.
Zeltharvi spent too much time in the forest.
Yeah, okay, there we go. And you would see him accompanied by another. They would look to be not a great view from this distance, but they would seem to be on foot. Is this him? I'm sorry, this image is gonna be shit. Um, sorry, give me 1 second. It's not opening the image. This is. I'll just describe. So you see, standing next to them, a dragonborn figure. This one scales a vibrant red that seemed to reflect the very little light that is sort of still breaching through the solstice. Um, and you see they are wearing a similar black armor to the figure you had encountered earlier. And they also ride upon an ashen horse. Or a sort of, not ashen, um, like a porcelain. That's what it was. Horse. And cool. That it's like this, but I just have to use this image. Looks like this, but red. That's the general vibe, though. Yeah. And as you guys are positioned on that side, I will say you have the ability to move. I'm gonna just pause the game just so you're aware. But solely, um, moving forward, top his steed, you hear the Lord of the Hunt yell out, "Civis, you guard my prey. I've been looking for you all for a long, long time. This grove has been hidden from me. I look forward to what's going to happen next. My name has been etched into every history book that will ever exist, but with this, ooh, your dice are rolling in private still, Kalis.
Yeah, you need
I
to
know.
set it to all.
Okay, I just oh okay, I can imagine. Never mind. Okay. As I was saying, I will have a legacy etched in to every person that ever, or etched into the beings of those any of those who have picked up a weapon. So please, Civis, stand aside before you become my prey as well. Hmm. And if you truly refuse, then let's just say I brought someone who'll make persuading you a bit more simple. Um.
Do we see
Yep.
him?
You would be able to sort of see him moving forward through the forest, like the far side. I'd say they'd be like right there. They're not like at the edge of the pond. And you watch at this point, Civis standing at full height, towering above the trees in this area. Um, Excuse me. Don't know what the fuck is going on. I was fine yesterday. Um, doesn't say any words, but bum bum bum. You watch as sort of gathering from the bottom of this creature and rising up, this pressure begin to grow, like in the area, and the entire sort of like center of which around the pond it becomes engulfed with pollen as it's just sort of like a release and like a burst from around them. And oh, good.
Can we draw nearer to the pond?
You can. How close do you want to get? Because
Oh, so close, my friend.
there is like a ring of pollen coming around the pond, like right now where the edge is at, where the dogs are. And it's very important what I say next. I'm gonna pause you because thematically, this is fine. As the area that the pollen is covering, there is just a spark you see leave the mouth of Sivis, and the entire area is engulfed in a column of flame as the pollen is lit. And you just hear on the far side,
Can you
mark
make
the way
that
it
a
is.
zone or a circle so I can visually see that?
Yeah, it'd be like around like here. That's why I stopped you. It was mostly for the sake of getting the not the woven lantern ounce. All right. They're rolling initiative. FYI, I don't know what you guys are doing.
So, Kalis is gonna like run into the smoke, or well, RP run. He'll move on his
Yeah.
turn, but RP running. He's just gonna say, "Bastard! The Dragon Mother is not your only foe here!" And he's just like, just screaming, just hollering.
All right. So go ahead, and roll me initiative first. Get that. We got
You need to start the encounter.
Start the encounter, and you also need to unpause.
Oh, and also, sorry to, but you should add Brynhild, or not Brynhild, but Aelwyn to the.
Yeah, no, I needed I was looking for a pixie thing. All right, Mitch. It is not actually. Can you use letting
we
roll
could-
initiative now? It should be combat encounter on there.
Lick.
That is not what I'm trying to do. Okay, I'll fix that in a second.
Excuse me. Woo, combat. Woo.
Gotta love my 10.
You see, you I don't know, like a 1 or something.
Got +4 and I rolled a 10. Altogether.
Mm.
So
All right. Roll those first, and then modifiers.
Zelthar, Terran, Kalis, Joga, and Sparks. Is our order.
What the fuck?
I still can't control the skeletons yet.
Okay, well, I'll fix it in a second. Yeah, this
the golem.
thing. And that there's um And 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So let me those back over here. So, Kalis, as you begin to go sprinting forward, as there is this column of flame that hurts but is not able to actually kill the sort of hounds that have surrounded the pool. Uh, yeah. Um, you sort of exclaim the statement towards the Lord of the Hunt as, for the first time, seemingly acknowledging you all's presence. He just looks. He just looks over to you, um, as he takes a hard glance. It says, "I don't even know who you are."
Damn.
And Zelthar, as you see Kalis running forward, the hounds that are coming from around the pool, the ones on the right side, moving forwards to cut off Kalis in his charge. So you have the option to take immediate action if you would like to. Because it'd be like
Okay.
these hounds, like all the hounds on the right side of the pool are basically turning around to face him.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, my turns is gonna be a lot. Um, how
Are
do
you
I
gonna move
select
30 feet and
like
shoot 2 arrows?
no?
Okay, all right, shit.
I'm gonna move right here, and then I'm going to cast Plant Growth.
Yeah, actually,
And the center of the point would be somewhere near the dragon right here. But I'm not gonna put it all in this complete circle. I'm gonna like do it in a more controlled fashion. Is there a way I can freehand?
what do you mean? You can freehand?
Look,
Oh,
like
I
freehand
don't.
draw.
Yeah,
I
go to the
yeah, there's
pencil
a pen
and
tool.
the squiggly thing now.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Is there a way you can delete the big ass circle? I just want to see like the range that I can do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and I kind of want to do something like the. I'm still going. Kind of something like that.
So you want to like surround the
So I
pool?
can. I'm not going to surround the pool. The pool's excluded, but like
Okay.
everywhere the grass area, that's kind of where I want to go. So I can slow the wolves down, but still give Kalis and Sparks like a clear path to charge.
I'd say so. Yeah, if you moved it upwards, you can exclude. Yeah, no. You're able to do that fairly quickly, and you watch as the sort of brush of growth in this area begins going up. Because actually, I should have clarified this. These lantern hounds are not like dog size. Like they're each like height wise at about the height of like a normal human.
You made them large creatures.
They are medium creatures still. They are technically not large creatures, but they are.
Okay.
I can.
No, it's fine. You don't do that. Okay.
Oh shit.
Good. My human is a medium creature, and I guess they are a medium creature. Wolf wolves are large creatures. These are actually small wolves.
That's like their scale size.
Gotcha. Okay, other than that, I can't do anything for my bonus action. Well, actually, never mind. Am I in an area that's like technically lightly obscured?
I mean, yeah, you're in the forest. You're like at the edge of it, but yeah.
Okay, I'd like to hide as my bonus action and use Nature's Mantle's ability.
Okay. Tell me what
I'll roll.
that. I don't know what that is. Is that the just one where you can hide as a bonus action?
Yeah,
Okay, cool beans.
I'll roll stealth real quick. Cool. All right. After that, I am done.
You know, Ethan, if you really want to, I can make a march for you. Huh?
Thank you.
It makes you feel better. Mechanically.
Hey, are there like 2 pieces of music playing right now?
There is just one.
Because I see Suspense and Combat Wilds.
I think that's the genre. All I see is the old Ways of War playing.
Try
But
refreshing it.
Combat Wilds
Yeah.
sounds like
I'll stop the music. Is it
like
still playing for
the
you?
genre. No, it's really boring.
I'm just gonna relog.
Okay. No, that's not it. All right. Anyways, as you do that, taking a turn to increase the growth in the area, that way you can try and slow down the creatures and clear a path for your allies. Let me make that one a little big and do. I'll go around to that during next turn. Next turn would be actually the Rose Dragon. Oh shit.
Hmm.
So as turning immediate attention towards the 2 figures who are approaching, you would watch as boom, boom, boom. Yeah, no. So bonus action, it's going to use its emotion pheromones, which is 300 foot, 300-foot radius. So that's why did I even say the number out loud? What's the point in that? And it's going to attempt to affect the surrounding creatures with or what's it called? It can choose which creatures. Yeah, let me see. Creature that dragon can force it to attempt to. Oh, when it starts each of its turns. Okay, so yeah, so it won't be this turn, but at the start of its turn, it can do so. And there is going to be this sort of line of poison that you see well within, and this spray of venom encapsulates the entire area, leaving this sort of purple and like green cloud that covers like the sort of top right center or top right portion of the entirety of the pond and the surrounding area. And that is, see, and while it doesn't, doesn't seem to physically harm anyone, you can see that it has like leaves this like thick like purplish like coat upon everything in the area. Yes, including it would be these wolves as well. So this one would have it on it. I'll mark it. What is that? It's not unconscious. I'm just putting that tag on there so I remember. And this one will have it on it, as would the 2 of them. Actually, no, they would not be. Why isn't the music playing now? This is pissing me off.
Yeah, the stream hasn't been having music either. So
Ow, shit, that's so fucking loud. I mean, the stream, I feel like the stream never has fucking music. It always fucks up for the stream for some reason. I've almost given up on it, if I'm being honest. I don't know how to make it work for them. But anyways, with the breath, the bonus action, you watch as there is a sort of flap of wings is a sort of immediate like brush is disturbed as Civis takes the sky, fully pulling themselves out of the water, and you can see like the water level of the pool lower several feet as they rise, and they're in the air, maybe about 50 feet or so. Yeah. And with that, we move over to Taryn.
Oh boy. Ugh. Just to refresh myself, because it's been a hot minute since I've done anything ranged. The second number is at disadvantage.
Yes, within the second number.
Okay.
With the, yeah.
That's why I thought. I just wanted to make sure. Oh boy. Okay. I gotta run up to there.
Oh, I do not know why I did that. There we go.
Oh, thank you. Is that within my range? Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. I want to run. Hello. Move. I want to run up to here.
You can do so.
Yeah, and I will throw a dagger at this pupper. Closest pupper here.
The Lantern Town, you can go for it, yeah.
Do I get is it disadvantage because of the intimidation, or is it only against the dragon?
It's against the dragon.
Okay. Advantage because no one else has gone yet? Or is that just because it's close?
If it hits, it's a critical hit because no, it's advantage. It's advantage. Yeah, it's because I'm not surprised. I got fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
25
was
will
also
hit.
guaranteed.
What was that, Ethan?
I thought it was also guaranteed, wasn't it?
Guarantee what?
Critical
Like
hit.
hit? No. It's only if it's surprised.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So it's just normal, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and then my sneak attack. Where are you, sneak attack? $22? No, 23. Yes.
Yep. Okay. 23 points of damage total.
And then my bonus action, I'm gonna throw another dagger at it.
I'm just gonna fix that now. 23. That'll hit, definitely.
9 more damage.
Alrighty. So as you send two daggers flying into the side of this creature, as it's turning to snap towards Kayla's, caught in the underbrush, before what's it called? It can get to him. Cool. Yeah. You watch as it recoils, and let's say it definitely turns attention towards you. Actually, wait. How close? How far are you from it?
20 feet.
It's gonna use this reaction. Flickering trickery. Which is attacking the creature 30 feet of it. Actually, no. I apologize. It can use a reaction. It's not gonna get the normal effect. What does happen, you watch as the dagger sinks into the side of it. There is this sort of puff of smoke on the second dagger. As you see, it makes contact, but almost falls to the ground immediately afterwards. And as the smoke begins to like sort of drift, almost as if carried by wind in your direction, within 5 feet, yeah, you watch as the Lantern Hound sort of reforms in a space nearby. We'll say it goes right. Say that one. And a few things happen as in the area. Technically, this should have happened to Kalis because he was next to it. I just forgot about it. The flames that are emitted, like from the eyes on its head, or like from like where its eyes are, if creatures other than Fae in the affected area are wreathed in a luminescent blue aura, so you kind of have like you have like a blue aura to you, as would Kayla, Sparks, and Zelthar as well now because he came within your range. Creatures other than Fae in the affected area. Creatures so wreathed in this aura cannot be hidden or invisible. So while you're within 30 feet of, well, while you are within 30 feet of a hound, you cannot benefit from the hidden or invisible traits.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And as part of its teleport, it can make a single attack. I'll roll that. Wow.
I'm gonna use uncanny
Well,
dodge
it
on that.
crit.
You should use uncanny dodge on that.
Yeah, I'm going to.
You could, use luck and make it roll again.
You have luck left?
I do.
Pick your poison.
Let's
Luck
use a
means-
luck. Yeah.
So you're using luck or not?
Yes.
All right, I'll roll again. That is a 18 total to hit.
That's
No,
my
19.
DC.
I'm sorry.
That,
Oh.
Yeah, 18. I'm DC's my armor class is 18.
All right. So as it appears next to you, you watch as this breaching through the cloud of smoke. You see this paw materialize and come down, and it tears right through the leather armor you use to protect yourself, opening up this wound, and you take an amount of damage.
Which you can still uncanny dodge.
That's my next question.
Yes, you can, of course.
Yeah.
As long as
Yeah.
you have another action, you can do it. But you also need to make me 20 points of slashing damage, and you need to make me a Constitution saving throw, DC 16.
Is that 20 with the
Yeah, that's
uncanny
total.
dodge?
Oh no, it's you take 10. I'm sorry.
Okay, a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Do I get? Does Kalis' thing? No, that's ability check. Normal. Oh.
That would be a
4.
4.
Believe it or not, that does not pass. You contract fairy fever.
Cool. What does that do?
All right. While infected with the disease, when a creature would roll a 10 or higher on a strength-based attack roll, saving throw, or ability check, it instead rolls a 10. Secondly,
Oh
What are the
no.
ability checks?
strength-based attack rolls, saving throws, or ability checks, your roll is a 10 at max.
It won't
Yeah,
affect you unless you're
Yeah.
Yeah.
really.
Additionally, whenever an effective creature moves, it leaves behind a trail of luminescent, floating, multicolored sparks that fade after an hour.
Hi. Multiple me's.
So, you leave like a little trail behind, like like a Tron light cycle. And yeah, that's his turn.
Take 10 points of damage.
Yep.
Yes, 10 points damage.
Alright, so plus me down to 93. Okay. Okay.
All right, and with that, as that's the end of it was. Do you still movement or anything else you'd like to do?
No,
Okay. That's action
think-
bonus action. Excuse me, sorry. What's fucking wrong with me there?
I mean, I do have movement left, but I feel like I'm within its attack range. I don't want to incur attack of opportunity, so I'm okay for right now.
All right, cool. Sounds good. So, with that, we move over to the Dragonborn's turn. And you all would watch as, while hard to understand what's being said from this distance, as Civis is taking to the sky, he exchanges what seems to be a few words with the Lord of the Moving Wilds and hands him something. And then you see him rise or remove himself from his horse as he takes a step forward, going kind of like into where the undergrowth area is. And as almost like leaping off of it, you would watch as his skin begins to like shift as his body begins to expand, his like arms elongating, his neck stretching from his shoulders even further and further as he polymorphs back to his normal form.
Which is
Bum,
a
bum, bum.
dragon of the blue variety.
No.
or
His
the-
token is blue. He is
He's
very
red.
red,
Yeah.
Oh,
but he should be slightly bigger than this. One size. Because it has using different token than what he actually is. As he begins to take the sky, but it is his action to shift. But with his movement, he approaches, and man, when you put it in perspective like this bitch really is Civis really is a big bitch.
I
That's action, movement, yada yada yada. And with that, we move over to wait, did they remove them all from the oh, because I changed his token. That's my bad. 17. Your turn, Kalis. As sparks riding atop your antlers, you saw the exchange take place in front of you, and the one figure, polymorph, and the Lord of the Hunt has not moved yet. That's because he's not on initiative. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm just gonna make him go. Okay, that's cool. He wouldn't have gone before you anyway.
Yeah. Can you see me? Okay, cool. Let's do like full movement first off. So that's gonna be like and Joe, at any point I imagine you can like hop off of me if you don't want me
no,
to.
I'm staying. Let's go.
Okay, well I'm going towards the marshals. 20, 25, 30,
I'm glad I give you extra health.
40.
Hey, Elijah, could you move me right behind Kalis, please?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah. If I could just get oh, sorry, I'm gonna redo that a bit. All right, so yeah, now I will I'll rage.
Okay.
Let's see what comes of this.
Oh, Chaos over here. That's why.
Did not want to go.
There you go. You're inside the other token.
What is it? Okay. So 7. You're kidding me. This right now?
I feel like you get that one constantly.
Every time lately.
Which one is it?
Difficult
For
terrain,
fucking
the
this
flowers
fight,
are-
the difficult terrain ability. Oh my god. You know, I can kind of make it work. Because they grow. I mean, whatever. Are they still working water, right? I'm going in the water. The I get with feral instinct. Nope, it's not feral instinct. It's instinctive pounce. Which is an active ability. It says. Yeah, I get to move half my speed, so I get 20 more feet of movement.
Yep.
To position myself somewhere good. I'm going straight in the thick of it, Sparks. So I'd say
And
now is probably the jumping
I'm
off point if you
still
want to jump
following
off.
you.
It's
Let's
divided by
go.
4 if you're going in the plant growth.
Well, he doesn't get his own difficult movement.
Oh,
Yeah, because otherwise that would be shit.
what about mine though?
Technically, yes. Because you cannot
This
exclude people from
run-
your plant growth, can you?
No, only the area.
Right, I forgot that what that line was.
Same, honestly.
God, this is really fucked because I don't remember where I started the turn.
Your 40 feet was there.
Thank
London.
you. Got like what? Okay. So we're gonna go here. Then we're gonna. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna try and move my token now. 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40. And can I like running leap into the water? Is that a thing I could do? Like if I
Yeah.
climb up on this log?
Well, you cannot leap if more than movement that you have, but if you're the instinctive pounce, you could jump over it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got 20 feet of movement, so I just want to get yeah, 1, 2, yep. I just want to jump to here and splash into
Okay.
the water.
Okay.
And then yeah.
No, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
And then I guess I'll open up on this wolf.
Okay. From where you're at, because you're at the edge of the pool, it is like waist deep. But if you go any deeper, like if you move like a square over, you're going to have to be actually swimming.
Do I have disadvantage on like attacks?
No, not from like where you are. But if you move over like one, yes. It's,
Okay.
you're there where it's just shallow enough.
Aye. Yeah, we're just gonna try and kill this dog. Wait.
Remembering something.
Okay, that'll be later.
That hits.
It is nice. That's a great weapon master attack, by the way. Because Kalos is just filled with rage. More so than usual. Goddamn. Excuse me?
So that's a lot of damage.
Oh my god.
Well, it doubles the
Is
crit
that
damage,
right?
doesn't it? Yeah. So it's how much damage does your normal thing do?
Well,
It's
just
not
let me
3d10, is
figure
it?
it out.
It's brutal critical. It is 3d10.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not. It's adding another. Oh yeah, because it's is it 2d10 normally?
It's
Because that's where the extra 20 damages go.
Because his brutal critical at this level gives him 2 dice. This thing's already
Yeah.
d10, so it's 3d10. Plus, was it 10 from Great Weapon Master? Plus 5, and then I don't know what the plus 1 3 is. That magic weapon? What's the
5 is
rage
strength,
damage?
1 is the weapon, 3
Yeah,
is
that's-
rage damage.
Yeah, 71 is the correct amount of damage.
Wait, really?
God.
Ah,
That's a very appropriate crit, though, for the
So
situation.
just once more, so I understand it. I've got the 1d10 from the weapon die, the 2d10 from the brutal critical thing. But as I understand it, the brutal critical dies wouldn't get doubled
Yeah.
from being crit because they're already additive. So I guess it's 2d10 or okay.
It's 1d. It should be like you should roll 2d10, and then it should be an extra 10 damage on. So what needs to happen is you need to basically take the 20 off. It should be 51 damage.
Okay, well that's just numbers to me. So I'm gonna try and like
And there goes Ethan.
good, great.
No.
That's
Here's what I'm gonna do. I don't give a shit about the math that much. I'm gonna trust whoever coded this. If that's how critical hits work. It's brutal critical. Fuck it, whatever.
okay.
If it's that big of a
So
deal, I'll look at it later. So
it,
71
it
points of damage.
maxes the first one. It adds
Yeah,
10 for
just
the
Just move on
Burgomaster.
because
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it's taken it long enough as it is.
Okay. Well,
for
I it's really hard to do mental math when everyone's talking at the same time.
We're telling you not to.
Okay. Well, does it die if it gets hit by that?
71 points of damage. No, but it is critically injured.
Okay.
Wait, no. I forgot. They have less health because they got hit by the shit earlier. That one actually is dead because they got hit by the flame pollen from before. Yeah, no, you just fucking yeah. Holy shit.
Oh, kabong.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just fucking smash right through the front end of it as you leap over, sort of hitting the water as the sort of it comes up around you. Okanoth in hand and this sort of overhead swing. There's just this sort of crunching sound as the entirety of like the sort of bone structure that makes up its like face is just shattered and the entire front of the body is just dug into or like driven into the dirt in front of you.
All right. I'm going to take the Javelin of Lightning. What can I do with this? Can I like hit those two? Is that kosher?
Barely. Yeah, sure, because they're not fully up in the air yet. So you could like hit them as they're
is the
flying
dragon
up.
flying?
Yeah. It's on its way up to meet where Civis is.
Okay, well if he's not off the ground too far, I'll try and aim at that wolf and try and zap the dragon.
Go for it.
Nope, no measure template. Oh boy. So this is the attack roll. The dragon has to make a 13 dex save. The attack is against that wolf there.
It's a
So he
dragon with dex save,
passes.
but
Yeah, he
the attack
takes
hits the wolf.
so that's the damage for the wolf. And let me roll for the dragon separately. So it would be for what? Shit, that's a dex save.
It'd be 20 points of lightning damage from the
I'm just
thing.
gonna roll the fucking. So it'd be like
Oh,
it'd be like 6 points for the dragon. 6 points of lightning damage, unless he also is resistant to
no.
lightning damage. All right, yeah, and then so we killed that guy. That's good, and then I'm just gonna sort of ball up Brynhild in my fist and just like cock her back, just pitch him straight at this smug bastard's head. Using that ranged ability, that gives me a 30-foot range on her. This is
that the
against
bonus
the
action?
lord.
The Thorburn Hill?
Oh, that's right. I can't do it the turn I rage. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Then I'm done.
All good. Alrighty, sounds good.
I
So,
always forget them.
as you bludgeon the Lantern Hound, then turn the hill in the water, and there is this sort of line of lightning arcing like along the water as the javelin flies forward, hitting the hound on the far side directly. As you see the parts where it's hits like spasms and convulsing. Actually, so because of the chloral like venom that is on it from the rose dragon, I believe that attack should have been at advantage if you would like to roll just to see if you crit. Let me double check that. No, it's not advantage. It cannot regain
Okay.
hit points, but it is vulnerable to all damage. So it takes
That's pretty good, considering
48 total.
that's nice.
Yep. And with that, if that's once as the end of your turn, we move over to the Lord of the Hunt. Actually, you know what? For that, he is going to use a legendary action. As you see, he pulls out a hunting horn, and yeah, nah, this is actually perfect. He is directs in your he looking towards you. I think I can do something with you after all. And as he blows out, because you're within 60 feet, I do believe, or most things are. Yeah, you're the only ally within 60. You're the only one of you guys within 60 feet. Technically, Sparks is there, but you know, who looks more impressive, the guy who bludgeoned the hound or the guy riding in his antlers? I need you to make a charisma save as he uses Call to Hunt.
Okay, let's make a charisma save. I'm sure this will be chill.
Charisma is really what is higher stats, right?
Yeah, no. Charmed? Oh, fuck this guy.
And
Going
as
to take this opportunity to try and help Kalis by using my bend luck.
Go ahead.
Nope.
Almost. It could have been.
No, it didn't.
If
You're
you got
talking
a 4, he
about? He
would
did
have
a
passed.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I
mean-
was as far away from 4 as physically possible.
Yeah, no, but like an actual die, you were close. Because all the numbers are close together.
Shut up, you.
Anyways, Kalis, as you find yourself sort of caught in this bloodlust, you hear the sound of the horn breach through your mind, through everything else. And you hear a voice ring out to you, one that should fill you with an uncontrollable amount of rage towards it. But you can't help but feel compelled as, why don't you take care of your cat first instead? And then it is his turn. I'm sorry, this is about to be a really unfortunate taxi ride, Sparks.
It's fine.
Let's see. Bestiary.
Do I hear the take care of your cat friend?
It is a verbal command. You heard it distinctly.
Okay.
No.
That's fine.
Now, you may have also felt a shift in Kalus's demeanor underneath you. That's on how perceptive you are.
I get you.
Yeah. And you watch as, after doing that, when it comes around towards him, you see as he takes his bow from across his back that once he removes it from around him, it grows in size, reaching to about, it's a little bit like maybe like 2 to 3 feet longer than he is tall because he's mounted right now. He's not like standing. And as he pulls it back and fires a single arrow into the ground, or not into the ground, into the air, a volley of arrows appears in the sort of blink of space where the arrow he shot had disappeared. And falling down is its conjure volley, um, a mass full of arrows onto the dragon itself.
That sounds an awful lot like a spell.
A conjure volley is a spell.
I'm going
Technically,
to
yes.
say no. And I can't spell.
Okay. And as you do so, you watch as the arrow sort of is released into the sky, and there is a sort of flash of light as the arrows that are coming down just dissipate into nothingness before they can make contact with the skin of the dragon.
Oh, why am I fucking rolling that? Do the wrong 1d20 first.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. It's okay. Yep. He will stay in that spot for now, but you successfully countered the spell he was casting.
I'd imagine he's giving me the evil eyes right now.
Anyways, Jughead, it's your turn.
Yay, it's my turn. So Satterhill just died, correct?
What?
Satterhill just died.
Cedar Hill.
He
Cedar
was
Hound,
not.
yeah.
He was not dead. I should say. It's more like he's being put into an intense hibernation.
Intense hibernation.
Yes.
Huh. Where is he physically on the map?
You guys left him back a bit.
Yeah, considerable distance away. Remember, we ran towards the glade.
Yeah.
My bad.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That was loud.
Music.
Missed my bit. Alright, if that's the case, I'm gonna move forward. Three, four. I was going right next to Taryn. I'm gonna say,
Hi, Jughead.
oh, hi, Taryn. How are we doing?
Oh,
Uh,
my arms feel a little
so-
wobbly.
It's okay. I think we need to get rid of all these wolves, right?
That's a good place to start.
I'll like to cast, or I'm going to cast Firestorm.
Okay. Where? Make the boxes.
Ooh, give me boxes.
I remember the last time Ethan cast this spell, he literally committed a war crime. It was in a side
That
campaign we
sounds
were
like
running.
Ethan.
It was it's called Plan B, and we were getting robbed by bandits. There's a whole bunch of hiding in the woods, so we just firestormed the woods, the entire forest, burned it down.
1, 2.
We were like
3.
16th level. These were just normal bandits. We were not worried at all. He just
Sorry.
Climb.
Is it too late to like change my rage when I failed that saving throw?
I'd say it's been a bit, yeah.
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10. Those are the 10 spots.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage, and I'll roll saves.
Suddenly, fire! Although I'm not gonna lie, putting fire on the red dragon probably isn't gonna, work.
So just so you know, Ethan,
Well,
the cubes have to be connected. You can't just have 10 random cubes. It is
sure?
like
It's called wall of
the area of the sword
No,
consists
that's
of
a
10
different
10-foot
spell.
cubes, which you can arrange as you wish. Each cube must have at least one face adjacent to the face of another cube. So if you'd like to rearrange that real
one
quick,
hot
go for it.
second.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that.
Do you need me to leave them for you?
That's a lot of fire.
No, I got it. Well, I'm not deleting. Yeah, can you delete them for me? Pretty please. With demons on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's not big enough, but okay. That's 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice.
That works.
Oh, yep. I will roll dex saves. So we'll start with Lord of the Hunt. Fuck it. You got a 15s on both, plus whatever. Is this dexterity? 19 total. So he's good. He takes half damage. Then I'll roll all the rolls as one because I don't give a fuck about rolling all those ones individually. You have magical resistance, so that is. So they all pass. They still take half damage. However, this one up here will take normal. Actually, no, this one passed, but takes normal damage because of its vulnerability to damage. Because it is cloaked. It's basically covered in napalm. You just lit it on fire. Even though it dodged, it can't dodge that much.
Okay. I still control my skeletons.
Can you control the golem?
I control a golem.
Let me configure ownership. Yeah, jungle and owner. How many of them are there? There's supposed to be
12.
12. I'm just gonna use this. So you're gonna control that one then. I didn't actually count how many I put down. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yep. All right. Cool.
And I remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna shoot at this wolf.
All right. Sounds good.
You know what
what's their attack bonus?
their attack bonus would be. Sorry, 1 second. She has changed. It should be a +5.
Cool. +5. So its AC is. So it needs. So 6 of them would hit because there's 12.
Damn. So that is less our 68 plus, and then it is 12, right?
Yeah.
No, they
No.
have +1 both.
Yeah.
So 6 times 3 is 18. 36.
36 points of damage as this one moving forward within range of it. It's still mostly distracted with Terran, but once you come in range to engage, a few things happen. The first of which is is there a particular way in which you literally make it rain fire? You have any?
Assuming she prays afar, like she'll lift up her shield and just throw up her shovel.
Yep.
And
All right.
and it was rains fire from that.
So, as you do so, in this prayer brought forth, um, you watch as light emitting from you raises towards the sky, and almost as if a bit of the remaining sunlight that's still peering through the other side of the moon is ripped out of the sky. It begins to crash down onto the earth below, as this entire area is illuminated in these vibrant flames that go. Most of the wolves attempt to avoid, but it is fire. And I'm going to assume that you chose that plant life in the area is unaffected by the spell. You could burn in the forest if you wanted to, but you have the option.
No, I'm not gonna burn the forest.
All right, there you go. Just just saying it for the sake of it. Just be clear.
That's good. You need a lot more revives then.
Yeah, this is actually like such like a scene being set up for Kalis. He's about to get such terrible PTSD. The forest is on fire. All we need is like a dead end. Oh wait.
Oh
Well,
no!
It's okay. I made a new friend.
All right.
He's not dead yet, though.
No, not yet. And while that happens, as holy fire rains down from above, the sort of group of skeletons gathers and just pin cushions the side of the Oh wait, no, this is magical damage. Never mind. I thought I got you for a second. Pin cushions the sides of the lantern hound. My bad. I thought I was cool for. I thought I had something going there. No, I didn't. Dog's turn. Which side is this? Left side of dogs or right side
the
dogs?
Golem's turn.
Oh yeah, sorry. Can you move him? Do you have control of him?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
It's just the fact that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's as far as you can go. Can you pick a rock and throw it?
Sure. Does it have
No, it doesn't. It only has slam.
I'll say because I feel bad. Sure, we can give it like a rock throw ability because it feels like this. You're kind of. I would be honest. I feel like you've invested a lot in this and you're not getting a lot out of it. Sure. Yeah.
Kind of hurts.
Same
how would I roll
modifiers.
this
it's
for,
same.
So the same as the slam, so I can just roll slam.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just say it's
attack. So 24. Does that hit?
Yeah, definitely.
This wolf right here, by the way.
And I'll base it off of what's like a normal let's see. We'll say 3d10. That sounds right. This is a large creature.
That's way higher than it is. Can
no,
actually add?
It'd be 2d10. 2d10. I forgot. I'm looking at a hill giant. I forgot this is a different. This is not a huge creature.
12. Do I get modifier with his strength as well?
Yeah.
So it'll be 17.
17. Cool. So 68. So, with that, as you bring it forth, in one hand, the full it's called side of it is pincushion of arrows. You can see it pierce through it. It turns to face what's it called towards you, about to snap, and you watch as its head that lunges forward is just snapped completely to the right side as a boulder, like it threw basically a large gnome at like where the base of this thing's neck was, and that it was just enough. It was just enough to kill it.
Yay!
All right. But now Lantern Hound's turn. Okay, so it is the ones on the far side of the lake. They do not move forward, but they are going to use. Actually, they are going to move, but they're going to use the cacophonous bang. So As a bonus action, each of its turns, every creature other than Fae within 300 feet of the hound that he can do is make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw. So, so
Or
Sparks,
what happens?
basically everyone. Or what happens? Every creature, or be frightened of all Fae creature for as long as they can hear the bang. If you on a save, you're immune to this effect for 24 hours.
Great.
Which dog is this?
This is basically the left side. I just have them split into the left and right sides for initiative.
Oh.
Can you number them, possible?
I'll put a marker on or something.
Thank you.
That's 50 feet of movement. Right
Wisdom
there.
save. Come on, roll higher.
It's on your turn, isn't it? You have to roll.
Nope, it's right now.
Ooh. Is a
Clinched
16
it.
a pass?
A 16 is a pass.
The DC.
What is the
Just
DC?
skating by. It's 16.
Yeah, the DC is 16.
Oh, God help me.
It's very slightly a
believe in you.
pass.
I'm gonna roll a 9.
Why can't Kalis be scared? He's the one that's charmed.
Alright. Jugun, Terran,
Well,
Zoltar, you guys roll too?
Sparks, then I'd be afraid of them. I wouldn't be afraid of you.
Darn.
Well, being
Pretty
scared
much
is
so,
good.
so roll two.
No, we are scared though, aren't we?
Cool.
No,
you're intimidated
it's
by
a
the
different
dragon.
effect.
Yeah, Jugun, you're more than fine. So for the time being, you are frightened of Fae creatures. As long as their
Everything
baiting
is Fae.
continues.
I'm a Fae creature. Totally. Hey, do I get advantage? I literally have a feat called Fae Touched.
You know what? I'll give you advantage on it, sure.
Oh.
Nice.
Sure.
What if you are Faye? You scare yourself.
Don't think about it too much. Just don't look in the reflection. Can you bias
Anyway,
that
I
anyway?
tried. Bless me.
Can you bias that roll?
Damn.
Would it push it over the top?
Does he have bedlock sparks?
I mean, I have to roll a 17. There's three rolls that I can actually succeed.
No, it's 16 or higher.
You just need a
Yeah,
2 on the
I have
D4.
-1.
Oh, yeah.
17, 18, and 19 are the only things that I can pass. Well, 20, I suppose. 4 options.
Well, no, I was thinking
mean,
like if you did the one that like
100%.
adds inspiration to it, but
He's talking about your bed luck.
Yeah, but it's a reaction, and I've used it
Ah, unfortunate.
to counterspell.
right.
So actually, this one's gonna use its action to dash. Right here.
Okay.
This one can get over here. This one will be able to get like towards over here. And that is their turn. Sparks, it is your turn.
Oh my god, it's happened. So if I'm frightened of a Fae creature, does that mean that I can't move towards it in any way?
Yes.
Right.
You are
But they're all
surrounded.
around me, question mark. So I can't move. Gotcha. Can I orientate myself on Kalis?
You can. What do you mean? Like get a better grip?
Basically, I
Reach
just want
around.
to like just get down here in that sort of arc-ish range, if that's all right. I mean, if I can't, that's fine
like
too.
you're right, like pulling back a little bit, you know?
Yeah,
try
like
to-
I'm pulling back a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
I'm
it
just
helps, you
imagining
can't
Sparks
move, and
like-
you're also in 2x4 difficult terrain.
That's completely fine.
No.
I'm imagining
Only in
Sparks
2
like
times.
just turning around, so
Fly.
his tail's hanging down into Kalis' face.
Yeah. It's also only your difficult terrain because Zelthar excluded the water.
I have no difficult
Right.
terrain. I am climbing on Kalis.
No. It's only if you get off. But if you don't.
No.
I'm not gonna get off. This is the safest place.
I don't think that's gonna last.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna snap my fingers and do the Ring of Haste.
Okay.
To start off with. Second of all, I'm gonna use my Wand of Wonder and aiming in at this boy over here.
Okay.
And then we'll see what the Wand of Wonder does. 38.
Is that a fireball?
You cast lightning bolt.
Alrighty. So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
So does Kalis.
Well,
You
I have
both
advantage on this, frankly.
You do both have advantage.
Frankly speaking. All right, let's play. I haven't taken damage yet from anything, have I?
No, you've not.
Okay, good. Let's play Don't Fry the Barbarian. Cool.
That's
Your
pretty
DC
good.
is not 21, is it?
No.
Cool, good.
Pretty sure it isn't. I have no idea what my DC is. I'll output it. I'll output a fireball though.
Alright. So real quick, Kalis, I need you to make
DC 20. There you go.
Doesn't the Wonder use the one's DC?
Yes,
Cast
DC
more.
15. Yeah, my bad. How do I delete a fucking radius thing?
I'm still figuring that part out. I know how to read for me.
Controls Z.
Well, could you delete that big circle over there, please?
There you go.
Press Control Z.
Oh, you deleted everything else.
What's
Yes.
happening? What am I
So,
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need you to make me the charisma saving throw as you
Yeah, but-
are sparked.
Also, what damage do I take?
You take half of 26.
So 13.
So 13.
Yes!
With that,
does that pass? I hope that passes.
Yes, it does. As you, what's it called? Feel you physically see your hands. You feel your hands like reaching up to grab at sparks, and before you can complete the motion, there is this bout of lightning that arcs throughout your body, sort of having your muscles like convulsing themselves for a second, and almost like waking up. You realize that you are not in control of yourself. And you realize that you probably shouldn't beat the shit out of Sparks.
Sparks looks down and goes, "How are you feeling, buddy?"
I'll kill you later. Wait.
I'll take that. I am going to then, as a bonus action, spend 2 sorcery points to cast Bless on myself, on Kalis, and on the big dragon friend.
Okay. That's a good idea.
There you go. Boom.
So, the rest of the Lantern Hound's turn.
I am going to recharge my Tides of Chaos at the same time.
Go for it.
Yeah. $14. Yes, low numbers are good.
That's bad.
Oh no!
Make me a wisdom save, Kalis.
It was going so well.
Both of you make me a wisdom save.
Jesus Christ, what is this for?
I
Don't
cast
tell him.
confusion.
No! I don't want to be more confused than I already am.
On the plus side,
No.
you're blessed. You're not gonna pass that. So,
No.
yeah, cool. I mean, I'm not gonna pass this, so
You can't pass your own DC.
no, I can't. Well, I have blessed, so there was a small possibility of it, but no, we're both confused.
Yes, yes.
Oh my god.
My apologies.
Okay, alright.
So we went from both of us useless because I was charmed and you were going to be clobbered by me while I was charmed to both useless because we're both like super duper CC'd.
1 step forward, 2 steps back, baby. That's how we run.
Hey, at least now we can, not kill each other. We can just stumble around like monkeys.
Yes, and as you two are stumbling around like monkeys, there is this whooshing sound as one of the Lantern Hounds from the south takes air and pounces towards you, Kalis. I'm just going to move this one because it's dead.
Does it not want to... It could...
Wait.
Is it not coming towards me?
No, because that one's dead. But you guys are on top. You're on his antlers. You're essentially in the same square. For all intents and purposes.
God, it killed my reaction. God damn it. All right.
That's Okay. Yep. Is going to make an attack at you. Actually, if it's pouncing, it's gonna jump at Sparks because Sparks looks like way easier. What's up?
Hi.
I mean, we're gonna be wrapping up pretty soon, but you can sit in here and like listen if you want.
Wow, we only got one turn worth. That's awful.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay, not a crit.
Well, we RP'd pretty heavily for the first like 3 hours.
So that's a 28 to hit you, Sparks.
I will take that.
Okie dokie. That one is going to be that is a bite attack.
Ooh.
If this changes anything, the wolf is stepping in difficult terrain. Yet
It's
here.
pouncing at you, but yeah,
Okay.
and it has 50 feet of movement. So,
Gotta
so
play
you
the
take-
cards I'm dealt.
Sparks, also you make me a strength save.
Oh, you're funny.
And I'll roll damage.
So wait, are you on top of me right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
It basically just pounced over and like leapt, like went for Spark.
Ooh.
16. The DC is 17. I can screenshot and show you. I swear to God, I'm so sorry.
Oof.
Oh, God bless, motherfucker. I pass.
Oh, I shouldn't say anything. I should have let you thought you
Hey.
failed. So you do not get torn off of Kayla's head and thrown into the water.
Probably good.
Yay.
I pass
But
by
you
default.
take 17 points of damage. 9 of it is, or not 9, fucking 14 is piercing. The rest is fire from its jaws. It's using the candle bite.
Oh, that's like the damage types really don't matter because I'm
Yeah,
not
I know.
resistant in any way.
Yep, I know. And the one from the south, or from the north, directly above you, Kalis, is going to come down towards where you are. That one's no, that one's not there. Those ones are just both super fucking injured because that one got hit by the javelin of lightning, and the other one got hit by firestorm. Cool. This one's going to come around this side, and it is going to try and it's going to try and maul you. You know, a good old classic. And it has advantage because of pack tactics. That 16 does not hit you.
It's not very good at its job.
And
Yeah, the rolls are a fickle mistress tonight.
Yeah, no. This one is going to try. It can't really do that. There isn't enough space for it unless it wants to go swimming. Yeah, no. It is going to move. Fuck it. Because they have normal movement. They can't do anything dumb. So this would be a disadvantage, but because it has pack tactics, it's going to cancel it out, and it's just a normal attack.
It's also flanking.
Yes. So that is
But-
a 17, which does not hit. Yeah, 17 with flanking. Yes.
Macy's 20.
So, with that, as you find yourselves surrounded on various sides, Sparks on top of you, and both of you dazed and literally confused about your current situation. Fuck, man, that's so bad. We move over back to the top of initiative and with Zelthar, and I will say we will be wrapping relatively quickly.
Hey, can we get like one more round of combat in? Please.
I have a really good stopping point in mind, though.
Yeah, I'd be okay with stopping soon.
Then we
Yeah,
can
do
just
his
finish
thing.
everything.
I trust Elijah.
Okay. Am I going or?
Yes, you're going. Yes.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, I know what I wanted to.
Yes. Don't forget you have one wolf directly next to you, and I believe you are frightened of it.
Can we
Gotcha.
still
Okay.
attack when we're frightened, or
Yes.
okay, we just can't get closer to it?
You have disadvantages on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of. So while you can see it, you have disadvantage on attack rolls, and you cannot move
Oh,
towards it until you
That's
pass
a
the fear.
question. The
Okay.
frightened check, can I do that at the end of my turn?
Yes, you can actually. Thank you for reminding me.
I am going to
Oh.
move right here. I'm not going to
I'll give
disengage.
myself advantage.
It has
those
disadvantage
dice.
on opportunity attacks against me.
Oh, funny.
Okay. It will make it will not attempt to make an opportunity attack.
Okay. And then for my action, I'm gonna use all 5 charges on my longbow.
What?
To stop.
What? You're good.
Oh, I
Okay.
can't copy paste that.
I know it. All right.
And then
So
I'm gonna. Oh.
no, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish what you're gonna say. I'm sorry.
Okay. And then I'm gonna summon the Ice Devil by using all 5 charges.
Okay.
And I don't know its size. I have its character sheet pulled up, but
No, I got the token. I'll put it down for you.
okay. I want to put him right next to me. And then for my bonus action, I want to use its Wall of Ice ability and kind of make a 30-foot wall, not touching the wolf, but like separating them so that they can't cross through here, and that this wolf right here is isolated, but these two have to get through it.
That is something you can definitely do. So, a few things happen here because you have not used this yet. I mean, you were going to do it eventually. I don't know why you wouldn't do it now. I don't know what I was expecting. Okay. So, as you hold up or channel the energy through Sin Vileth, however the fuck you say that name, I forgot. I wrote it so long ago. You watch as almost if strengthened by it, up above in the sky, the moon itself seems to actually a spot of light seems to almost appear in the middle of it. A contrast from the eclipse you currently find yourselves in, and almost as the best way I can describe it is like getting beamed down from Star Trek, like from
Cool.
like that area. And in this burst of ice and cold, appearing in the space next to you, you see the figure of an ice devil. And let me just grab his name real quick because I need to. Where is it? Shit. You suck. What if I just beat the shit out of you? I don't think you can hear me.
Yeah,
Anyways, Yurizan.
Based.
There you go. Now you know your devil's name.
Yay. I will
He
remember.
turns towards you, saying, "I did not expect to be called so soon." And as it raises, or not raises its hand, it sort of sticks its spear into the ground. The line of jagged ice shoots straight up, walling off those two areas as commanded, and forms 30 feet long, 10 foot high. Yeah. And creature chooses the side of the wall to end upon. Creature makes a. Yep. I will. Don't have a way to see. I know how to draw like the measurement things. I could just do it like that. Cool. Does that look good?
Yeah.
Perfect. And that is your action
That's my bonus action
or
as
bonus
well
action.
because
I'm
I
sorry.
commanded him. I used my action to summon him too.
And he moves. He goes to the end of your turn. Uses the wall of ice as an action. And I do believe that does be it. Unless you want to move him.
Yeah. No, thank you. He's in a good spot.
Cool. So, with that, we move over to Civis. As you watch as seeing a challenger approach from the sky as the adult red dragon in the distance is beginning to rise up. Um, you watch as wings spread full. Um, excuse me, I'm just dying. Um, I'll just. Where is? Oh, statue's not on there. It's on my Chrome. Excuse me. Um, yeah, you watch as it's going to use a bite on the adult dragon. That's a 12 plus, so that's a 26 to hit. No, 24. That hits. Um, and you watch as the jaws clamp down, and Civis takes this dragon and just goes diving into the ground, slamming them into the ground. So they'd be in like the area over here.
It's like dogs competing for like leader.
Yeah, except
They
one of the
bite the other one's
dogs
neck.
except one of the dogs is a Great Dane. The other one is like a pug, sized relative.
Feel my metaphor was apt. It's like dogs, but bigger.
Yes.
Big dogs.
So I'll just roll the damage for
Big
that real
lizard
quick.
dogs.
So that is for the first bite. That's a terrible low roll. Oh my god. And we'll do 2 claws.
All I'm trying to say is the dragons are cool, man.
They're pretty cool. One of them hits. Actually, it would not take the fire. Just the red dragon is immune to fire damage, believe it or not. That one of the claws. It's 26. So, so as Civis has the adult dragon basically essentially pinned along the forest floor, slamming down onto them, also trampling the wolves that were there. They're technically still they're alive, but they kind of got strewn about. Um, that is action. Um, and we move over to Terran's turn. As you see that happening in the distance, and currently you are beset upon by multiple wolves, so you have more pressing matters at hand.
Yeah. Whew, all right. Don't like any of this situation. I'm. I don't think I'm gonna move unless I have to.
Valid.
So I'm just going to attack this this wolf in front of Jagun and I.
Go for it.
And it's a normal roll for that, right? Just so they know I'm there. No one's flanking.
Yes, you are not flanking nor hidden, so it's a normal roll. But that is an 18. 18 definitely hits.
Yeah. And you.
Do you get sneak attack because you are?
Yeah, within 5 feet. Ally within 5 feet.
There's no ally within 5 feet. Wait, which wolf are you aiming at? There's no ally within 5 feet.
No. The one in front of Jagun and I.
Oh, that one's dead.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I had the little token on. I guess you couldn't see it.
Oh no, it's in the corner. I didn't see it. All right.
I'll make it invisible.
Okay.
Hopefully, it doesn't take it off initiative. No, it does not.
Yeah, that's fine. This is the 7 damage. Then that's fine. So, and I'll just hit it again with another dagger. For my bonus action.
23 definitely hits.
All right, so 15
points of
total.
damage. So as you send two daggers flying into the what's it called? The front section of the Lantern Hound, facing you all down, ready to pounce. That's action bonus action. You don't want to move, correct? You cannot move towards them technically because you are
Right.
frightened.
Okay.
This is awkward. The text technically should have been a disadvantage, but because that's on me, I should have mentioned that. But in the future, that's my bad.
Okay. Because
And at
we're
the end,
frightened.
yeah, at the end of your turn, you do get to make a wisdom save against the frightened.
Okay.
I need
This is a bad.
keep track of
Oh
that
my
shit.
god. I do think I want to move then.
You
Since
can do so.
that one is dead, I'm going to take a 5-foot step that way.
Yep, don't blame you.
Yeah.
Um,
And then wisdom roll, wisdom save.
Yeah, it's a wisdom save. 18 passes against the frightened. It's a DC 16 if I remember correctly. So you are no longer frightened.
Nice.
And you
Do you want me to
are.
re-roll those attacks to see if they're at disadvantage or not?
It's fine. I should remember to tell you. I'll need to mark things better. Cool. But with that, as we move over to the adult wed dragon, I have to check something just out of curiosity. Cool. Words. So, as you all see, what's it called? The dragon pinned to the ground. Kalis and Sparks, you guys would have the best look at this, as you are the closest. And even despite the proximity of enemies around you that you currently find yourselves dealing with, you can't help but sort of catch, like, but it catch your eye. And you watch as the dragon, as I said, bitten down on part, like lower like neck is. You see, and some sort of energy seems to be gathering without or around it, and emerging from within it, where the chest would be. And no, this is not a spell. I'm sorry. If it was a spell, you could actually really hurt my feelings right now, but it's not. You watch as this bit of energy comes forth, roughly a sphere, maybe the size of how do I describe? What's a good? It'd be like a 5 foot radius sphere. I'm not going to use an object. I'm just going to say it's a large sphere of this arcane energy that comes spewing forth, not from the dragon itself, as you're paying closer attention, but from something that seems to be wrapped around the neck of the dragon itself. Something that is maintained as equipment in its draconic form. And you watch as ringing about, trying to get itself loose, and seeing that bit of energy, the jaws of the dragon, or the jaws of the red dragon, bite down upon this, and you watch as it enters its mouth. And the energy that was emanating from the necklace is eaten and taken into by the red dragon. And there is this not flash of light. There is this glow that begins to happen upon the shoulders of this dragon as the normally sort of monochromatic red scales, or the single colored red scales of it, begin to shift. You watch as upon its left shoulder and its right shoulder begin to shift from red to these vibrant shades of blue on the left and green respectively. And from that, there is a sort of flash of movement that you both see as sprouting from the shoulders and these sort of patches of miscolored scales. You see the head and neck of a blue dragon appear on the right side and a green one appear on the left side. And both of these heads, which have emerged, from the body of the red dragon go and clamp down upon Civis. And that is where we're going to pause things.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Well,
Is that what we're doing today?
Anyways, thank you all for
I feel
being
like,
here. We'll see
I
you
feel like
next
we
week.
might be underprepared for this.